Let's have some fun. I'll meet you there.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel. Guys, in today's video, I have a review on these Pafason fishing scissors that you can get from Amazon. Guys, I'm excited about this review, so let's get started. Alright y'all, so the Pafason 4.5 inch serrated blade fishing scissors. You guys can pick these up on Amazon for $6.99. Now, I've never owned a pair of fishing scissors before, but I figured I'd pick some up. I normally use my multi-tool, but I was like, hey, I want a pair of fishing scissors. So, there were a few stipulations. Number one, it had to have a sheath. Number two, it had to have a lanyard, and not a retractable lanyard that you're going to pull on and it's just going to snap because the little gears inside get messed up or whatever. Kind of like my ID badges for work. They suck. They don't work right. So, this comes with the, if I can get it untangled here, with a lanyard, okay, bright green, a carabiner, and it clips right here onto this O-ring on the scissors, you can tell. But there's actually another hole right here because you can switch it over to this hole right here if you want to. But as you guys can tell, there is a hard plastic sheath. These are extremely sharp pointed scissors. Now, they say they're a serrated blade. I can't even see really a serrated in there. It just looks straight to me. But either way, they're serrated. But one thing that drew me to these Pafason fishing scissors is the fact that this sheath right here is attached to the lanyard. As you guys can tell, there's a little hole right here, and there's a bungee that comes down and connects to the scissors. Now what that does is when I have this on here, it holds it on tight, number one. Okay, and this ain't going nowhere, as you guys can tell, unless I really pull on it. And number two, it keeps it attached. I'm really bad about setting stuff down and forgetting where it is or dropping it. And these are connected to the scissors, which is awesome. Now, you guys see this little file right here. That's not a reflective strip. That's actually a hook file, so you can file down your hooks if you have to. I thought that was a neat feature as well. Now, is there a lot that I can say about scissors? I'm not sure. But I do have ways to test this, okay? Test to see how it's going to cut some fishing line. All right. I've got this Omniflex by Zebco 12-pound test. I've got some Temu 10-pound test fishing line. I do not use braided line. That's the one thing about these scissors where people said they shined, is the fact that you can cut braided line and it would not fray the line up. What I do have is just some everyday, normal sewing thread. I know it's not the same. Braid's thicker. It's going to have a wax coating to it, as far as I know. Again, I've never used braid, but I'm pretty sure I've heard they've had wax braid fishing line. But either way, we're going to test it, see how well it cuts cleanly on this. Now, the whole sheath thing was a safety feature for me, right? When I got these. They are $6.99. You can actually buy 3 packs of fishing scissors for $10 on there, but they don't have the sheath. Like I said, they've got that retractable lanyard that I didn't want. This is pretty neat because it's shrink tubed across here. Now, how long this little bungee cord thing is actually going to last, I'm not sure. But I wanted it to, either clip onto my backpack and carry with me, or clip on my pants and run it through my pocket. Now, with this being exposed, if I fell, that is going to stab me. These are extremely sharp scissors, and I didn't want that to happen. So when I saw this, and I was like, cool, it's held on by a bungee strap, I knew these were the scissors for me. So, that was the big safety feature for me. And this is a hard plastic. It's not like a nylon sheath or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Now, let's see how well it cuts. Some 12-pound Omni Test fishing line by Zebco. Okay, I got the strand right here, as you guys can tell. Scissors out. Here we go. Just like butter. It cut it. I kind of knew it would. Alright. Just like butter. Here's our little piece of fishing line. It cut it with no problem whatsoever. Cut it right there. Let's see how it cuts this 10-pound fishing line. This is a nylon fishing line from T-Man. Got a little blue piece right here. See how this cuts right here. No problem whatsoever. Here it is right here. No problem. Now, the only way I have to test the nylon, or sorry, the braided line, which I don't use. I normally use the fishing line that comes on mine. So I am going to cut this side right here. Cut. Okay. Now, that is what that looked like. That might have frayed a little bit. So, I'm not exactly sure if this was a good test or not. Let me flip it around. Let's cut it one more time to see if it did fray. They advertise this as being able to use it on braided line, which I'm not going to, but this may not be a good representation. So I just cut that piece right there. This end right here isn't frayed. I don't know if you guys can see that very well or not. But yeah, the end of that's not frayed. So maybe it does work on thicker fishing line, like braid. I just wanted to show it off. I wanted to show you guys the Pafason 4.5 stainless steel bladed fishing scissors if you guys are in the market for some fishing scissors. I don't think this is a bad idea at all. So y'all, it is a beautiful evening. I am going to get out of here. And I'll definitely be carrying these in my next fishing video. Exactly when that's going to be, I'm not sure. Because it's supposed to rain here for the next couple of days. So, if you guys have your favorite type of fishing scissors or different ones that you use, let me know. I'll talk shop with you guys about fishing scissors. I think it's cool. So, y'all remember, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, Jesus loves you. Remember to push. Pray until something happens, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.
You take a kid and you catch a fish. You give him something he never will forget. When the look in his eyes says, wow, that was fun. Big fish equals big fun.